What's up? Welcome back, fight fans. We got a treat for you. We've been following Ihitto all morning. We watched him win 4 games in a row, and somebody called the little birdie called DevM, the damn evil, vicious mouse, who is he's in a race against Von Ivan for the top seed in the USF ladder. So I don't know if he heard that there were points to be won or what, but we got word from chat from Easy, and I thought he was trolling me, that DevM and Ihitto were an auto match. And I guess the game was so quick that we missed it, and DevM must have won it. Let's refresh again and see if it's updated. Look at that. -1 on Ihitto's player card. So DevM lit into Ihitto real quick. I'm not sure what map it was on, but DevM demolished that +14 streak. No, it was 15 last time we checked. 15. But guess what? They both searched, and we're going to go in and see them fight again. So this is going to be a rematch between DevM and Ihitto. And why don't we just score one for DevM, since we know that that is the status of things in Auto Match in Company of Heroes 2. I'm glad you guys are all here with me. It's pretty awesome to have over 200 viewers on a what is this, Wednesday morning. It's 2:51 in Europe, almost 3 o'clock, and it's very nice to have you all here. Spanky, the designer of Eindhoven, is here. Spanky just got licked by Ihitto. He went for an all-in crazy attack full of flamer rifles. He was doing well for a while. We were excited for him, but he wasn't able to handle Ihitto, the #1 OKV player in the world. Is he still #1? I didn't check that. Yeah, he's still #1, even though he lost to DevM. So Spanky's in the chat. Props to him and props to his map. It's a hell of a lot of work to make a map for Code 2. And these guys are going to battle it out. And guess what? This game right now, DevM and Ihitto, it's on Eindhoven. Let's check him out. Maybe Ihitto can adjust his game. Let's see what he's got. Let's go in game and follow them. Come on, guys. All right, here we go. DevM, the evil, vicious mouse, in yellow. He's going to be rocking the USF.
Steady up, fellas.
His rear echelon coming out. He's going to be in the northern corner of Eindhoven. And his opponent, once again, just playing OKV all day long, is Ihitto in the red trunks. So, DevM from Portugal going up against Ihitto from Korea.
Squad ready for action.
All right,
You know what I
dopes,
didn't check
listen
and
up.
that I would like to check is, what is DevM's position on the USF ladder? Maybe you guys in chat could check that for me. I'm afraid to tab out. Don't want anything screwy to happen.
Area is ours.
So we're just going to stick in here and watch
Knock
games,
it
and you guys
off.
can be my
Listen up.
researchers. I'd like to know who's #1 on the
Steady up.
USF ladder, who's #2, and by how much. If you could check that for me, I would appreciate it. Okay, they're on their way out.
Rifle squad,
We've
waiting
seen
for
this
orders.
before from Ihitto. He likes to put up some wire around the edges of the victory points that he can fight behind. Truck moving forward, clearing out some space, crushing some of
Target
these
secure.
objects that
Lousy patch
Spanky
of dirt is
laboriously composed. Look at, no respect, right, Spanky? No respect. Look at this guy. Just, he beats you in auto match, then he comes in and rolls his Panzer
Our riflemen will
Wehrmacht
now be better
Schlepper all
trained
over your,
before deployment.
busting your crates and stuff. Some nerve, right? Who's going to put an end to this?
Ah, nuts.
DevM, that's
we got
who.
Orders coming.
So I did a little bit of research, you know.
I smell orders.
Rifle squad, ready
DevM,
for
of course,
action.
is the winner of Sunday Night Fights Season 4. He must have won that when he was about 17 or something. He's been playing Co. like Barton since he was like in diapers. Barton's in the chat.
Rounds on.
Hi, Barton, PL, BFF. Both of these guys started Co. 2 at a very young age, and DevM must have been around 17 when he won SNF 4, and now he's probably 19. Or 18, maybe 19 soon, something like that. Anyway, he's quite young. But he's been playing. He's young, but he's been playing Co forever. So he's young, but a veteran of the game. So to be feared. I'm sure he has more franchise experience, much more than Ihitto. Even though Ihitto has played thousands of 1v1 games, I would suspect that DevM has played more.
That's it. Point's ours.
Knock it off and listen up.
3 rifles from DevM. We got bags coming up, capping, standard a bunch of Volksgrenadiere from Ihitto. DevM was watching stream, watching chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, back to the game. We got the Volksgrenadiers coming in. They've surrounded these rifles. The rifles are going to leave. They don't like being outmanned, outgunned. Ihitto staying a long time in this house. Flushed out. Look at these similar armies, right? 1 builder and 3 fighters on both sides.
The capture point is under attack.
Guys behind the lines, capping away. They just want to white one and move on. Just keeping his guys moving. So a quick look at the tactical map. Quick look, Kotu. There you go.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
DevM on the run.
The death factory, boys. That was too easy. Stick with me. We have a lieutenant reporting in for duty.
Wow, quick lieutenant from DevM. Interesting.
Men are ready.
Okay. I wish we had caught that last game, but it was too fast. We don't know what happened. We don't know what their builds were. Man, perhaps these two have gone at each other before. Ihitto put that mine down like he just knew what DevM was building.
Grab your shit and follow me.
Similarly to Spanky, DevM has selected Rifle Company. But let's see, he's got 1 rifle squad with a Pippa vet. I'm not sure if they earned it or not, though. They do have 2 kills. No, they're veteran riflemen, so maybe he just got unlucky. They should get their second Pippa vet soon. Man, look at Ihitto just working these houses. Just trying to be a nuisance. Making DevM really fight to come out of his base. Look at these transferring guys in and out. DevM's behind him, though, the echelon. Oh, they need to leave. And this was why we went quick lieutenant. M20 utility car. He's getting the skirts, but he's fighting before he even has the skirts. We already have the little pooption for OKV. It's on its way. The Raketenwerfer. The nickname was Pooption. He's on his way, and if DevM runs into that, that could be bad news. Let's turn on the fog of war and see what DevM sees.
Go ahead. 90-day wonders.
Okay, he's got some rifles up here. He must be wondering if the Raketenwerfer is coming and where it might be setting up. He doesn't know yet. We're going to keep the fog of war on as DevM tries to analyze the position of his opponent. You can't see much now. Ihitto is totally off the map. Mid is missing. Now he's going to get a good view out of the top floors of that house. He sees the Pioniere. He sees Volksgrenadier. But where is that Raketenwerfer? He knows there's got to be somewhere. Where is the damn thing? DevM playing very cautiously with the M20. Only now do we have a Shrek starting to be upgraded from these Grenadiers. Okay, here it is. There's eyes on. Set up. Oh, DevM, nice micro. Just squirts around this tree. Does not yet take a single hit. Ihitto trying to keep up with him rotating. Let's see if he'll try to fire through that tree with some attack ground action. Man, but this is what we've seen from Ihitto. Just hold that strong point. He's already established a retreat point. No, he hasn't yet. It would still be another 300 manpower. He's sort of changed his build. Before, he would establish the retreat point very early. Wow, DevM busting out the 50 cal. He's going to try to really go for the jugular with this push. Puts a machine gun in the house overlooking the battle group headquarters. Doesn't seem to be firing yet. Okay, whoa, where is he? Okay, there he is. Oh, he switched. Okay, the flank coming in. DevM surely aware of this. We still have... Let's turn that fog of war off so we can see everything that's happening. DevM still hasn't taken a big hit against his M20. But he also hasn't done a lot of damage. And now that the MG's been ousted from the house and Ihitto's able to put the Shrek squad in there, they finally get one big fat round in of their stovepipe attack against the M20, and he's gonna abandon that fight. Ambulance on the field to heal some of his dudes. DevM doesn't have the biggest army. That's the thing. You know, when you rush Lieutenant and M20, you don't necessarily have the horde of rifles that we're used to seeing from USF. I wonder if Ihitto will rush Tier 4 again. For the looks, not sure. And I'm getting so many lags. Like every time I try to move my camera, my screen just pauses for a second. It's driving me crazy. And my settings are on low. Oh. And I thought I had a good rig until I introduced it to Company of Heroes 2. M20's prepared. Ihitto's moving to the right. What just hit the field? What do you get? Oh, okay. Captain now. All right. So quick teching through the tiers from DevM. He does have some flamered rifles, 2 squads of flamered rifles. Those are all of his rifles. And he's looking for another push. Here we go. Let's take down this UI for a second and watch as DevM goes for it against this hard point of Ihitto. Ihitto's going to have to bring his squads back from the right-hand side where they were capping to defend the base. He does rush Tier 4, and it's still setting up. Flamer's going in. He's burning Grens. These guys are getting really low. The Lieutenant retreats. Tier 4 finishes. And that'll convince DevM to get out of that house. And it turns out to be a lot of noise, but Ihitto weathers the storm easily. Now, one thing is characteristic of DevM's play is stellar harassment on the wings. Right here, kind of a different story. I don't see any harassing squads capping on the wings. It is Ihitto that's actually capping. DevM's been focusing all of the strength of his entire army on the center. He's going to have to try to reposition his 50 cal machine gun. This is just standard from Ihitto. After he weathers the push, he is going to push you back. You better be prepared. You don't kill him, he's coming after you. Captain's doing a good job to hold the front line. Kettenwerfer's trying to get in position. 50 cal to leave. We got Sturm Pionera garrisoning that house again. What a nuisance. But he does have flames. DevM just needs to focus him for a second. Finally. All right, the Stuart's on the field. M20's still there. We got bars on the Lieutenant. Okay, you guys can't stay against the Flamers. No siree. And now it's DevM's turn to push. The Stuart is behind the Kettenwerfer, who's now going to flee, and he's got to retreat all the way back to his base. Only now is Ihitto trying to upgrade the battle group headquarters as forward retreat point. Usually he does this much earlier, but man, he might want to cancel it or something because this thing is under attack.
WPM-110 smoke strike can be delivered to cover our men.
DevM plugging away. SWS truck health down to about 50%. Oh, wow. These guys think they're going to do better with their Zook than they would have inside the M20. So they're going to hop out and start laying Zook rounds in. Stuart backing up slightly. I'm quite sure what he's worried about. I guess he it's that game sense, man. He like predicted this flank coming. I don't know if he saw it or just predicted it. But the Shreks here, the cockroaches are swarming. DevM's going to hop back into his M20, back out a bit. Stuart's going to back out a bit. Nice management of the front line, staying at the absolute maximum range so he doesn't get sucker punched as we saw in some of those other games. Wow, we got off map coming in. It's phosphorus smoke right at the Pupshin position. He did manage to finish the forward retreat point. These guys, their skin is burning. They're losing health. The phosphorus going. Whoa, that's a strange retreat. Oh my! Look at DevM putting on the pressure. Got to lower the UI. There's too much action. Got to see all the units coming. Look at this in the trees, man. This really feels like some kind of. I was just reading this book called The Liberator about the Allies pushing into the heart of Germany, and man, they had to fight through all these forests and mountain positions. This has just got the feeling. It's got the feeling, man. Look at this stuff. Ihitto's desperately trying to repair his forward HQ, but now we have a 57mm AT gun plugging away at it. Oh my God, non-stop. The reinforcing, the re-impairing. Now finally the battle group headquarters is about to fall. Can he get the last shot? There it is. The 57 does the job. That's a big hit against the OKV player. He's got units that are pinned in deep. Man, nice attack from DevM. Takes out the forward HQ. We have a retreat, and you know this thing's got a big gun that can defend himself. But
Someone get us out of here!
most of the OKV infantry have headed for the hills. They're going back to the base. This is a huge knock to Ihitto. He can't heal his guys anymore. He lost all that manpower that went into the forward retreat point. Now the assault on Tier 4 is beginning. Zook's in that house. They're laying in rounds. Battle Group headquarters already down to less than half health. Pupshin's got a good line on perhaps the M20. And this is Ihitto just going for it. Phosphorus in. Ihitto probably going to lose. I don't know. Is he going to lose these squads? No, that's the thing. You know, Phosphorus will take you down to like 1 HP, but it won't kill you. Something else has to do the duty. Those Pionera are annihilated. What's happening over here? There's the kill shot on the other HQ, the Panzer headquarters. And look at this. Look at this. This guy's a hero. Running back with practically nothing left. He's got the crazy legs. He's got the crazy legs, and he's hiding behind his Zook. He's shivering. He's shaking. He's beaten and battered, but he finished the job. He got the job done. Ihitto chased practically back into his base. He's got 2 points connected. Infantry whittled low. Wow, you know, we saw Ihitto dominate people at the beginning of the show. And then DevM came around, knocked him back once, and now it looks like he's going to knock him back a second time.
Armor ready. Squad is back to full strength.
Picking up the pieces, bringing up the ambulance to reinforce the guys. Ooh, that's sneaky. Ihitto was almost able to sneak in there and snipe the Stuart, but not so fast. Okay, you guys are watching the formula.
What the hell am I
Intense pressure. Early 50 cal machine gun, Lieutenant Rush, M20 Rush, Stuart Rush, and then Phosphorus. I hope you guys are taking notes as we are being taught by the masters of the game.
Boys are done here. We're losing a capture point. Ground infantry. Field promotion just came through.
Did I say you could come out of your yard? Hey kid, did I say you could come out of your front yard? Get back behind that white picket fence. I'm not letting you out of your yard. You are on quarantine. You are to stay in your yard and not come out until you apologize for what you've done. I just got a message from Kurahi. He said he also read that book, The Liberator, by Alex Kershaw. I just finished it, so I'm in the market for a new book to read. I gotta go check the threads and see what people recommend. It's the story of Felix Sparks, who was a leader of the Thunderbirds who started in Sicily and worked their way all the way up through Italy. Then hooked left into France, fought the Germans back deep into southern Germany, wound up being one of the first people to arrive at Dachau, to liberate Dachau, and then control Munich.
Tank support is here. Sherman
Hell of a
ready.
journey that Felix Sparks had. I highly recommend The Liberator. It was an excellent read.
One of our capture points.
We're getting plastered over here! Bust out the metal, boys! Promotion just came through!
Germans down to 75 points.
Oh, the bleed. Down to 75 points already. These Flamer riflemen really negate houses. Get back in your yard. Get back in your yard.
Crew ready.
Point hours!
Say uncle.
Suppressive fire!
Say uncle. I'm not going to say it. Say it. Say it. Say uncle. I'm not going to say it. Ich will nicht. Ich will nicht Uncle sagen. Nein. Ich will nicht. Say it. Say uncle. Say uncle. I'm going to break your arm if you don't say uncle. Ich will nicht.
Back up.
Enemy infantry! Counter assault! Rounds cracking overhead!
Quintuple vet.
Engage the
31 victory points, 28 victory points. He's triple cap. That's a VP a minute. A huge shot. Welcome to the program, Easy 8. Kablooey knocks out 5 or 6 Grenadiers. Keep that pressure on. 13,
Frag grenades
10.
now available for action.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5. GG doesn't need to see the last couple of ticks. Stay in your yard. Stay in your yard. Get back in. Did I say you could come out of your yard? Get back in your yard. Hey, you get back in there. Quarantined. Well played, DevM. Man, his first main cannon shot, right? 5 Volksgrenadiers. Big yellow XP flower. There's a nice screenshot. Add that to your collection, Dutchie. Well played, DevM. It's getting intense in Co 1 auto match, boys. We can chalk another point up on my scoreboard. That was fun. Fast and furious. I liked it. That'll be it for me today. Thank you for coming out. 300. Wow. That makes me want to keep going, but I'm not going to. I've done a bunch of games. I've done 5, I think. Note to self, always delete your replays. Who knew that that's the way to solve the bug splat issue? Okay. So well played by DevM. Let's just have a look at the ladders before we go real quick. Put some Linsky tunes on in the background before I say goodbye to you guys. Ihitto, we're going to have to refresh him. He was #1 spot. He had 15 in a row. Now he's lost 2 in a row, and he lost his #1 spot. DevM, you dirty, devilish, evil, vicious mouse. You damned, evil, vicious mouse, you. You took away the guy's #1 spot, man. He won 15 in a row, and you come in and you shit all over his parade, man. His party, he was having a party, there were balloons and streamers, and he's like, I'm #1. And then you're just like, canvas. He lost his #1 spot. Who'd he lose it to? Let's go down here and find out. Okave, Jove. Jove by default takes Ihitto's #1 spot as Okave. Oh, thanks. I was second. Now I'm first, and I didn't even do anything. Thanks, DevM. Let's have a look at DevM's player card. DevM is on a 9 streak, and he regains the #1 spot from Von Ivan. This is a tight race, you guys. We've got a little ladder race happening. Experts Von Ivan, plus 20 streak. He was #1. These guys keep trading. And then look at Ihitto's in this race too, man. He's in the USF race as well. OMG Pop, he used to own this ladder for about a year straight. Nobody could touch him. Now he's in 4th, Joe's in 5th, Jeslin down here in 7th, Aimstrong in 8th. I mean, what a collection of players. So DevM retaking the #1 spot as USF. Hey, maybe they're going at it again. I have no idea. But for you guys to watch that game, you're going to have to hop into Company of Heroes 2 and check it out for yourselves. Because I am done. I'm Ami Pulit Saifung. Hope you enjoyed my morning show. Keep contributing to Operation Charlie Fox. We're getting an insane prize pool going here. $3,627. Let me just refresh it in case I have to thank anybody personally. See if it grew. 3630, it did grow. Let's see who we have to thank for it. Capacity Gear, welcome to the OCF Contributors Club. Thank you very kindly, sir. Capacity Gear. All right, guys, that's it from me. See you on the forums. Make sure you vote in the All-Star vote. It's going to be fun. Download Hill 400, play some games on it. And the morning shows are fun, right? We'll leave the evening shows to the streamers like Ivan, Hans. Sauber Arbeit, thank you. Clean work. Well done. Clean work. Thank you, Vatislav. All right, guys. Let's keep pushing this thing. See you next time. Ami Pulit Saifung signing out.